one thing I've learned, when you find a camp spot, you're best to do a recon all the way around, probably a football field each way. You might just find a spot that's better, and that's exactly what just happened. I found a cliff, a straight rock face I was going to use as a fire reflector. But then I went higher up, found this area, and right down there I found a neat little spot. Should serve well. Clearly someone's been here before. I see old charcoal. So someone else knows. Someone else agrees with me. This is better than the spot I picked. That spot had probably 2 feet of snow. Right here, it's deprived. The sun hits it more. It's exactly what I want. Okay, so I found a spot, dry land, no snow. So what I got with me, I have a Military PUP tent. It's a half tent actually. I'm gonna be setting that up. I also have a hammock. What I plan to do is set the hammock up. I've never used it before, so I just wanna, figure out if I like hammock camping or not. I don't know which one I'm gonna sleep in tonight, but I'm gonna set it up to sleep in the military tent. I'm gonna get to it. I would show you how to set it all up, but I'm running low on sunlight and I have to get this done. I have a lot of food to cook, a lot of things I want to do and try out tonight, so I'll be with you guys in a second. This is all for the fire reflector. I'm gathering up big pieces right now. Stack them all up. It should reflect the heat into my tent. I wish I had a heat reflector to put in for it to circulate better, but I think we should be good tonight. All right. Okay, so I finally got the tent up. It could be a little better, but should be fine for now. I have a little bed set out in there. I have one little soft blanket, never used, so why not bring it with me? It's ultralight. And on top of the small soft blanket, I have a sleeping pad. Top of that is my 80% wool blanket. I'm starting a fire real soon. I built this heat reflector, so some heat will reflect back as I cook and chill out for the night. It's starting to get dark, so I have no wood collected so far, so that's a priority. Unfortunately, my sleeping bag and my coat is pretty soaked. I'm going to be relying on those two heavily for warmth tonight, so hopefully I can dry those out by the fire. Stay warm that way. The ground is frozen, so I wasn't able to set up the fire reflector like usual. Usually you get, 4 good medium-sized sticks, stake them in the ground, tie them together until the logs are in between. But I had to rely on using, 2 rocks leaned up against each other. So, you gotta make with what you got. And I kind of just avoided these stakes for now. If you need to use rocks to hold it down, then do what you got to do. But I was going to set my hammock up, but it started getting dark too early. So I'm gonna go gather some wood, process some down. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. This is a heavy spot for moose poop. I didn't realize it till I'd set up shelter. But yep, I just heard that was either a moose or a deer. I don't know if it will be on cam, but we'll see. So we got an upside down fire going. I just used a lighter because I need to get some food in me, so I'm not gonna take time with my flint and steel. I will tomorrow when I cook my salmon burgers. I think I'm just gonna have some egg salad. I'll be good for tonight. Tomorrow I'll have just some rice and salmon burgers. Now I have my sleeping bag up here and my coat right there. It needs to dry off. They got wet, and if they stay like that, they're gonna freeze. So I'll just keep that up here to collect some heat, and it could dry off slowly but surely. In here, pretty situated. Got my pack. Nothing fancy, but it's the way I like to live, I guess. It's dark. We're up on the top of a dip. Coyotes are within a mile. That's not good. They're really close to me. Like really close. What's up, guys? I slept pretty well last night. Only woke up about twice, and now it's the coyotes. Or I think there was an owl at one point. I hope it was an owl, at least. That thing had me the hair standing on my back. But yeah, I got a lot of things I want to do today. I want to go visit an old shelter. It's about 2 miles east from where I am right now. It's an old lean-to. I know that they're doing some deforestation over in that area, so hopefully they didn't take it down or go anywhere near there, but I'm pretty sure they did, so that's all right. I'm gonna get some breakfast going, start a fire, and we'll see what happens from there.
I got some fat wood right here. It's fat wood shavings. I'm gonna be real nice with this. That just lit right up. All right.
Here's my camp so far. Got a trash bag up there. My coat's hanging. I got this going. Probably gonna build the reflector up a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna stay again tonight, but I really don't have the food. But this is definitely a spot I'm coming back to. Got tremendous views. Not really tremendous, but you get the point. Stoke the upside down fire up. Got some water on the boil. I am going to cook some Spanish rice. Got some diced tomatoes to put in there. I woke up and found my buns all smushed, so my plan was to make salmon burgers. I might just make a salmon rice stir fry now. I forgot my skillet also, so we'll figure it out. I'll get back to you guys. Hungry. Water should be close, I hope. There we go. The coal's burning right under it. Rice is boiling. Get a nice bed of coals. Put this back on the cap to heat. Make sure it don't boil over. We're going. So the directions called for the mix that goes in the rice to be sauteed with butter. I didn't bring butter, so I just boiled it with the mix, and like you did any other rice. I had to mash these up because, which are salmon burgers, because the buns got smushed. There's only about 3 left, so because I had the egg salad last night, and that's what I used those for, dual purpose. That was for the trip. So I'm just gonna fry these up, add the tomatoes in. After that, add it to the rice. It's gonna be like a stir fry. Heat it up again, and then eat away. This smoke's getting in my eye. Hold on. The heat reflector's working pretty well. Definitely better than I expected. Definitely. All right. Got the stir fry done. Looks a little funky, but I've had a few bites and it's pretty good. So put the fire out a little bit. I'm gonna cover it with a lot of snow and the rest of my water, and I'm gonna head to my old shelter. It's a lean-to, and I built a little rock wall reflector fire pit, so that'd be neat to see if it's still up. And then I think I might head home. It's a good 3-mile walk back. All right, guys. It was a pleasure. Now, time to pack up. Yep, I just hiked about 2 miles. They definitely cut down a lot of trees through here. I don't like to see that. What is this? Doesn't look canine. It's pretty big too. Size reference. But my old shelter is still there. That's how you know it's well built. Wow, look at the devastation. They just cleared a road right through here. It's winter, so they're done for now. Wow, it's weird because this stops as like the border. We put this up years ago, and that's where they stopped cutting the trees. But here's my shelter. I had to trim the tops, but then they started cutting through here. So that was not good. Something visited the same thing. Huh. That's fresh too. But here we are. I might even sleep here one night. This thing is stable. It's not going anywhere. Built the fire pit up and just back it with snow for insulation. Wow. Not bad. So surprised it's standing. That must have been a weird sight for them. Cutting down the trees, coming through here and seeing this in the sign. Let's follow these tracks up a bit to the elder tree. Quite slippery right here. Here's a little vernal pool. Just look at this ginormous thing. It's at least 100 feet. And you can see the rot. This is why I chose this place, but they had to sell the land for wood. And that's what happened. So I think that's a bobcat, and a really good size one at that. There's no claw marks. They have retractable claws as felines. Canines will most likely see a claw print, and at least one of them. I didn't see a single one. So there we got. Looks like squirrel. No, that's not squirrel. That's I think that's a chipmunk. Here we have. It's the same thing actually. That might not be either. I don't know what that is. Well, it was nice, but I gotta go now. The sight is never pretty. What once was. And they're not done yet. There's still a lot of marked trees. They'll continue in the spring. All the way to the pond. And here it is again. He circled back around. Never mind, I was wrong. If you look closely, you could definitely see the claw marks. That is a coyote. And they came up near my shelter. That is a good sized one. Jesus, I don't want to come across him. But if I do, I think I'll be fine. They're pretty skittish. This is a lone one. He's a big one though. Wow. That is definitely canine. My bad. I always admit when I'm wrong though. He went that way, so I'm going the other way. It's the way we need to go. So I took a closer look as the coyote went that way towards the bog. He came back, and if you look at the tracks, they definitely spread apart. You could tell he was running more than trotting. Running, why? Oh, then he slowed up here. Those are big ones, though. Unfortunately, that's the way we're going. Look at this birch. There, just one. It looks so nice when you. No, I'm already full of birch.